What's up everybody? It is Keys to Flex back at you here with another Duel replay. We are still using this, we're gonna call it now a Rikkaroma deck. So my Aroma and Rikka deck. As you see here, turn 2, they just throw a couple spell trap cards down there. If I remember correctly, this is this like spell slash trap card deck I played. They use a lot of those trap cards that are monsters. You see here, I started getting that Rikka monster out there, getting that spell card in my hand, and just throwing that thing down in defense. Didn't really feel pressured to do a whole lot early on in this duel, so. So you'll see there, I got Kanaga out there. I really wanted to use them to put those spell trap cards back in the hand, but that does delay me a little bit. I just wanted to try and stay about 1,000 life points ahead of New Master right there, and I want to try to make use of that trap card every turn if I can. I guess I missed it that turn, but we got a second one. I do realize, you know, I have 3 of them in my deck. Since they're a continuous trap card, I might just drop that down to 2. That'll give me some more room for some other spell and trap cards in there. See there, now I got the Aroma monsters out there. Definitely going to try to take advantage of those gaining life points abilities that I have. I do decide to spend 1,000 there to get the other Aroma out there. And you see they put that first Monarch out there. So they're really more of a stall deck. Definitely really trying to get me use all my cards. See there, I don't know that monster's effect, but they are able to get rid of that Aroma. But Lawnfire Blossom's a great card. It contribute itself. Get some good stuff out there. See there, I gained my life points, and I'm finally making use of those Aroma effects with the life point gains. So drawing an extra card and getting some stuff out of their graveyard, can't beat that. You see, I get my... What are they doing here? I get my Snowdrop. Oh yeah, they're doing another trap card. But yeah, I get my Snowdrop out there. That way I'm able to do one of my favorite combos, getting them to that 8-star XYZ. I've been making a lot more use of this card and its effects now that I've finally learned how they work. So as you see there, I do want to get an Aroma monster in the graveyard rather than Snowdrop so I can make use of those trap effects. So I'll usually keep Snowdrop or whatever, you know, Rikka monster equipped a Teardrop just in case. Been holding on to that Ash Blossom, so I finally get to use it. I did not mean to attack there, so that was just like a button smashing mistake right there. But as you see, their field is empty, so we're finally starting to get somewhere in this duel. It only took 9 turns, but here we are. I decided to get rid of their Luster Dragon real quick. It's a quick effect there, so love that for me. And they're down to 1 trap card on the field. I don't know if they had some combo prepared, but they did not get anywhere with that. And now we're using Rikka Petal. I've learned now that that's one of the better cards that I can use in this deck, so I'm definitely going to try to make good use of it. You guys may not have noticed I had Mundan out there first turn, but we threw it back into the deck. One good thing is you can kind of recycle your deck a little bit with those trap cards too. I don't make use of that effect nearly as much, but... Glamour is great because I can get 2 monsters in my field if I do decide to tribute something. And I just want to gain a ton of life points right there. That was my main goal. Mostly because of that effect is great, and I can get that Aroma back out of my graveyard. So very excited. I have not made use of this 6-star Synchro much yet, so... I don't think I really use any of her effects at all, but it is great to finally get her summoned and, you know, start making use of those Synchro monsters, which I don't get to use a whole ton. I mean, I only have a couple tuners in my deck, but you know how that goes. Oh, yeah, so you see here, they get that Cubic Seed out there. Now, that was a monster that I was considering adding into one of my Fiend decks. I know the Cubic monsters usually have their own kind of thing, but that one's pretty good as just a stall card, as you can see, so. Now we have both XYZs out there. So really still mostly in control of that duel. I'm trying to get rid of those seeds, because once I see what they do, they're kind of annoying. Kind of messed up there. Didn't really need to tribute that Rikka XYZ right there, but we end up just summoning her right back, so doesn't really affect us a whole lot in the long run. And because I did some tributing, I'm able to use some more of those effects this turn. And we got rid of it, so that was a great way to get that card off the field. Stop them from really slowing the game down. As you see here, stuff is really starting to work for me. I do believe next turn they surrender, but I'm really starting to get that Aramage engine working. And, you know, we've been using Rikka the whole time, but Aramage has been stuck in the graveyard, and I haven't had a lot of the cards. I have 3 of those fucking spell cards. I never pull it, I swear. It's only normal rank, but it's one of my favorite cards. I mean, you can consistently gain life points every turn as long as you own an Aramage. So you know once you get that spell card out there, you're going to start gaining life points, and you're going to make use of those effects, whereas those trap cards and other cards aren't as consistent. And I pull another fucking one right there. Love it. So as you can see, I mean, they're still hanging on here. That card is annoying, and I finally, you know, get it back in the spell zone, but very good for stalling. I do get that Aroma Jasmine out there on my turn, which is great. I can start making use of that effect here soon. I decided not to do it that turn. And since we're still getting life points, we are still making use of these effects, adding monsters I want. I finally got Kanaga back out there. Definitely would have been a great card to make more use of in this duel specifically. I need to remember that. Aroma Jasmine Link. That one's great for picking and choosing what cards I have in my deck. Definitely very versatile. Depends on who I'm fighting and how I'm going to use that effect, so that's great. That effect is automatic, so it's going to keep negating itself. And boom, got that trap card out of there. As you see here, I'm really starting to move stuff around. We got that Rikka monster. We got that monster out of there with that Rikka spell card, so I'm just stacking my field, and I'm pretty sure, yep, they surrender. They've got nothing for me there. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Got some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing coming to you guys soon. I got another really cool structure deck that I'm very excited to show you guys. So might film that tonight. And we got more duel replays coming to you, so look out for that. Peace.